2024 will be a magical year for Capricorn natives. You will resolve some long-standing problems, romance is set to bloom, and you move forward on business ventures. Hi, my name is Sarah. Thank you for joining me today for this video. And Capricorn, when I say this will be a big year for you, I'm not exaggerating. Of all the 12 signs, you're impacted the most by the lunar events. You have a black moon in your sign, December 31st too, that is going to really be impactful, but of course that's at the end of the year. Pluto is exiting your sign, Ceres is retrograde in your sign. It's just a big year any way we look at it. Full of important changes, big opportunities, and even a few much needed endings. And I know you're so ready to get out of this cycle and go back to quote unquote normal. Well, I think normal is going to look very different by the time of that black moon in December. These changes are for your highest good, and they're things that you know need to happen, but for whatever reason, you haven't really been pushing them forward. We see major changes happening for you right out of the gate. Let's get into it. We're going to look at January's energy for Capricorn natives. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising in Capricorn for January 2024. All right, are you ready? Capricorn, your horoscope for 2024 begins with a very lively start as Pluto, the underworld planet we associate with power, transformation, new beginnings, and radical change, remains in your sign until January the 20th. During this time, you'll be pushed to embrace your inner strength, self-discipline, and determination as things continue to change and morph around you. From your love life to your career, this profound transit is reshaping your life, and ignoring or running away from this change won't stop the process from happening. So rather than rally against these changes, we should try to work with the intense energy of Pluto. And also, to better understand these lessons, pull out your old journals and review what happened in March of 2023. You're going to see lots of changes, lots of progress, lots of feeling uncomfortable with these changes, but still making the best of them. As this powerful planet moves forward, it begins a retrograde May the 2nd of 2024. And I'm telling you now in January to mark your calendars for the fun and games that this is likely to cause. This won't be a time to move, change jobs, or get married. So if you have any big projects or major changes such as these in the works in January, don't schedule them for May. Pluto retrograde in 2024 will realign us with the events we saw when we were busy building and destroying things in 2023. We will, of course, talk more about this energy later on, but for now, my forward thinking and planning caps, you should avoid planning major life changes during this time. But back to January. On the 4th, Mars infuses you with energy until February the 13th, creating an excellent period for embarking on new projects and pushing past obstacles. The Capricorn new moon on January the 11th further enhances your opportunities for growth and success. You want to make a difference and be more useful to society and the world outside now. This is a double Capricorn energy. During this time, you may feel energized and like a superstar. You're ready to just get out there and kick butt. But it's advised to kind of slow down with that energy because it won't last. Rather than getting out there and creating social change, maybe tone it down a little bit, and also don't seek approval from outside because people aren't going to understand what you're talking about. They're not going to immediately jump on board. You have great ideas and you have the energy to push them forward right now, but society may not be ready for them. Instead of pushing past these obstacles, maybe take a step back and look at the bigger picture. In the end, you have to trust your inner values on what you really need to push forward and what needs to simmer a little bit longer. But overall, you're going to feel energized and ready to go. So if there is some project that you've been dragging your feet on, but you know it must be completed, this would be the time to tackle that. The January 25th full moon is in Leo, and this fiery energy is pushing you to embrace the spotlight and not let criticism or fear of criticism stop you. You have so many good ideas, Cap, as we just talked about, but rather than trying to get all of them off the ground, instead focus on one or two and move them forward. The Leo moon will push you out of your comfort zone at work and in the dating sector. if there's somebody you've been texting, but you've been kind of hesitant about actually asking them out for coffee or a movie, this would be the time to do it. And speaking of love and romance, the planet of love, Venus, is in your sign twice in 2024, from January the 23rd to February the 16th, and then again in November. And we're going to talk more about how that works out later in the year. If you haven't already, be sure and subscribe to the channel. But know the influence of Venus in your sign really changes your ideas and ideals about love, relationships, and partnerships. You're rethinking all of that, but you've been rethinking all of it for the last several years because you know what you need versus what society is telling you need out of a relationship. You don't need someone to complete you. You don't need someone to caretake you. You don't need someone to mother you. You don't need any of that. You are complete on your own. So what you need is a partner that can hold their own and not someone that is looking to be saved by you also. So your characteristic stability and down-to-earth approach to life is very attractive to people. But right now, you're not actively seeking people as projects, which you may have done in the past. You're more flexible with new relationships, but you're, like I say, you're only really interested in people that can be self-sufficient and have a plan rather than people that are just floundering. While this may change as you change and grow, and in 2024, there's also a very good chance of you meeting someone very special and actually getting married. So a lot is happening for you, Capricorn. In January, we see the beginnings of this. We see things starting to change, and we see you starting to move out of your comfort zone more and embrace some of these changes that have been going on for the last 2 years. It's uncomfortable. You don't like it, but now you're starting to just roll with it, and you're starting to also understand that these changes needed to happen. So with this, you're feeling better. You don't have that oppressed feeling or put on feeling that some of these changes were causing. So you're ready to get out there. You're ready to meet people. You're ready to push these projects forward. And overall, you're feeling more optimistic. Your health is better, and you're just ready to go. So happy birthday. Enjoy January, and know that things are shifting in your favor. Okay, that was a lot. Let's see how your February is going to roll. We have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Lilith, and Chiron all direct all month long. So this means things are going to accelerate, Capricorn. So all this forward movement will fire you up to get things done. Just watch out that you're not overwhelmed or that you do too much and end up, burnt out by the 15th. Plan some downtime to recharge your batteries as everything is moving quickly this month, and you need to be on top of your game to be able to grab these amazing opportunities. You're going to have to pace yourself and, like I say, probably plan some self-care days in the month of February. Ceres is a dwarf planet and rules food, agriculture, female transitions, motherhood, and family relationships. And it enters your sign on February the 7th, then retrogrades completely in your sign on May the 14th to August the 25th. We'll talk more about that in an upcoming video. But how will this impact you in February? With Ceres in your sign, it makes a strong case for you to slow down and nurture yourself. You're probably going to want to kind of cocoon on the weekends or on your days off to just really chill, do nothing, and restore your energy. And it's important that we do take time for self-care in February, because by making yourself a priority and practicing self-care, you will improve your own abundance and confidence. Ceres wants to see you putting the time in to nurture yourself to live up to your responsibilities. Capricorn has a great work ethic, except sometimes it gets out of balance and it seems like all you do is work. So this is going to be a month about adjusting that and getting back into a more harmonious state. And helping with that will be the Aquarius new moon on February the 9th. And it will be keeping Mars company in your money sector. Mars leaves your sign on the 14th. So your confidence may dip a bit after it leaves, but that's okay. You've got this. If there's any big money challenges that you have that you're facing, go ahead and get them out of the way before the 14th, just to be on the safe side. Although this new moon energy will leave you ready to focus and to look at the bigger picture, especially when it comes to big financial opportunities. There's something that you've been researching, something you've been planning financially, whether it's buying a piece of property, investing, whatever it may be. You've been researching it for a couple of months now. And there's going to be a big shift around this focus with an opportunity kind of just falling in your your lap. This is one of those situations where you know it's the right thing to do. You're not going to hesitate, and you're going to put all your energy on making this happen. And this is something that's going to really impact your money for the future. And by the future, I mean for the next several years. Those born between January the 9th and the 13th will be impacted most by this new moon and feel the push to start something new or to get clear on investing the most. But all Capricorns are going to be moving forward on those projects. And these are big things that are really going to help you grow and feel more secure too. On February the 19th, the sun enters Pisces, and our focus kind of slows down during this time. You have accomplished so much already, and it's okay to slow down and take a break. De-stress and find a way to relax now. By the full moon on February the 24th, which will be in practical Virgo, we see you shifting your attention yet again. Now you're more detail-oriented. Now you're working out problems on a different level. Instead of pushing back some of those more sophisticated and delicate things you needed to do, now you're ready to embrace them and you're ready to get things moving. Your mindset is shifting to where you are welcoming challenges again. You're welcoming this greater focus. You're able to see the bigger picture and how things are impacting you on so many different levels. You're also more optimistic about trying new things and experiences with this energy, and this will lead you forward into a more optimistic, empowered state into March. So on the one hand, it's a little bit slower month. On the other, things move really fast, and so the month is just going to fly by. In March, we see you feeling much more grounded as your energy picks up. Over the last 2 months, you've come up with lots of great ideas, and now you want to do something with them. This energy can help you take the initiative with your ideas and turn them into more than just daydreams. Plus, as you do your research and really map out these goals and ideas, you understand that you're going to need help. You're going to need partners, or you're going to need at least supporters. And around March the 10th, the new moon brings a golden opportunity for you to make this happen in a big way. So listen to your intuition, and you'll be at the right place at the right time, and this can really make things happen with these new projects. And before you know it, they go from dreams and ideas to actually concrete projects that now you have a team attached to. So things will move fast for you. The equinox is on March the 19th, and the sun enters Aries right after, and that fires you up to really get moving. You really now have that drive to take these projects all the way. You're not going to hesitate to talk to new people. You're not going to hesitate to tell everyone about these projects because you know the value in them. So this is great for pushing through maybe some uncomfortable social gatherings or uncomfortable meetings. On March the 25th, we have a full moon in Libra, and your focus shifts again. Now you're thinking about romance and love. With this balancing moon energy, you may suddenly notice someone that's already in your orbit, somebody that you already know, and this person has been quietly proving themselves. Perhaps you should maybe investigate them further. There is an attraction, and right now you're kind of just thinking of them as a friend or an acquaintance, but I suggest you get to know them a little bit better. Partnered Capricorns spend time with their loved ones and celebrate each other. Let your partner know you don't take them for granted, and you will enjoy another year of peace and harmony. For Caps that are struggling in unbalanced relationships, you may throw in the towel and end the relationships this month. Why? Because you're just done. As I said, we're already into March, and you've had so much happen. You've been focused so much on moving forward, getting things done, finding that security and stability in your life, trying to take care of other people, trying to take care of yourself. And if you're in a dead-end relationship, that's it. You're done. This Libra moon seeks balance and harmony. And for some, this may mean leaving a bad situation. You know it's time, so ask yourself why you're hesitating, and then address those issues soon. Because we have an eclipse coming up, and it's actually a total solar eclipse that will occur in your 4th house of security on April the 8th. And you need to make decisions before they're made for you by this eclipse. Meaning, if something needs to end, right now you have a little bit of control over it. If you wait until the eclipse, it's probably going to blow up and be really messy and be out of your control. And Capricorn does not like chaos. You like things to be orderly, you like things to be controlled, and you don't like airing your business in front of other people either. So this could be a bad situation all the way around. So take care of it now. And I'll talk more about the eclipse in another video, and plus we'll continue continue this for the next 3 months very soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, and also if it resonates with you. Thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of the Serenity community. Community members and patrons saw this video sooner, but you can sign up now so you don't miss any of the new updates or the new videos. There's a link below for Patreon and the community. Both have different perks. Pick the ones that fit your life the best. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Reiki blessings.